Hey boys, how are we all doing? So today is going to have to be a serious one because if the developers don't think I'm being serious about this, then they're not going to take me seriously. None of this will kind of get implemented into the game. So, to kick things off, okay, we're like the base of this video is going to be helping, suggesting, and just ideas in general for the game. At this point in the game, it's getting to the point where I quit after about 1 to 2 hours of playing it because it just gets not boring, but either unplayable or too many bugs just keep happening and I can't. It's just, like I said, unplayable. Alright? It never really gets bored. I wouldn't get bored if I'm continuously winning. There's different sides to this. Anyway, let's kick this off with fast farming. Macros, okay? It's going to kind of lead into each thing slowly, alright? Fast farming / macroing should never have been allowed in the game. Now, reason being for this is because it made the players worse, okay? It made me worse at the game. I had to rely on a thing that collected materials quicker for me to keep people really quickly. It just, in the long run, it never benefited me, like, game-wise, okay? So, it's all going to make sense, guys, once we kind of get into it. So, fast farming, macroing shouldn't have ever been allowed, but it was, okay? Now, they made an announcement in the Discord, the official one, and a couple others, and I kind of spread the word as much as I could to other players to let them know that you will get banned from now on if you're macroing, okay? Now, the reason being with this is because some people will watch my YouTube videos how to fast farm, which I've taken down, by the way, and use the macros and stuff like this, and they're not in a Discord, or they might not have Discord, and they don't know, and then they're getting banned for a reason they have no clue whatsoever for. And it's, to me, that's completely unfair to not only the community, but like a whole, yeah. Anyway, moving on for the fast farming. The fast farming, if I'm honest, was only used, like in the name, the macroing was only used to fast farm, break through structures quickly, and odd time kill someone. Alright, now, it got a bit much to the point as we came to the banning stage of macros, people were starting to using it mid-game, mid-build fight, and it was a no. Like, I was okay dying to it off the bat, okay? That's not the point. Alright, so, the point that I'm trying to get at with fast farming is it was used to farm quickly and break structures quickly. This moves on to my next subject, weapons, okay? We need a weapon or a gadget. I don't really want a gadget. I'd much rather a weapon that just one hits a wall or something like this. And the best solution for this is a heavy sniper such, as Fortnite. Now, creative destruction, you have to understand, like NetEase, you have to understand. I played basically every NetEase game that is kind of known to everyone, all right? I used to be massive in Rule Survival. I used to play out loads. So I know what NetEase is like, okay? So that's why I've never really complained in the past, but it's getting to me now, all right? Skins, I'm not really bothered about them bringing that stuff out, but what I'm trying to say here is Fortnite has recently added a revive bus. Now, I'm not saying you guys should add a revive bus. I'm just saying that they've copied ideas from another game. We, NetEase, Create Destruction, are completely allowed to copy game ideas from other games. So we need to implement like a weapon that one hits walls, and it's way easier that way because it saves the whole fast farming. It's a mini solution to that. Now every point I'm gonna kind of give a solution that I can bring up to help the situation. Okay, so you can say RPG, but you have to be far away to do that. Now I'm talking when you want to place your own wall and edit it. Okay. You can't be close to do that. If you're going to RPG it, you have to do it far away and it's going to get their wall in time before you're able to get there. So I'm just suggesting a deagle or a heavy sniper. Just such weapon attack. Okay, moving on more into the weapons, okay? This will be the death of the game, okay? And I genuinely mean this. Photon emitters, flamethrowers, miniguns, RPG, any kind of explosive, they're really, really overpowered in this point in the game. Okay, it's getting to the point where like I said, people are either quitting the game or they're getting off early because they can't handle it anymore. That's the case with me. I just can't handle flamethrowers. It's getting a bit much to me. I'm doing solo squads, and I'm not lying when I say this, okay? Because I've always got footage for my stuff. I'm a decent player. I say so myself. I'm not the best, okay? I'm decent at the game. I double pump in the game, okay? And the thing with double pump is some people don't do it because they're not fast enough or there's reasons behind it. Okay, so whenever we get into a fight and these people aren't that good at double pumping or they're not good with their weapon, they always resort to a photon or a flame. And especially in any game mode, I'm not just saying solo squad specifically, it's getting too much when you've got like 4 flamethrowers on you, 4 RPGs, 4 photons, 4 MGLs, 4 grenades. It's getting too much, okay? So the solution to this one, guys, is I'm pretty sure everyone knows, and I can confidently say this, I speak on the behalf of the community when I say this, flamethrowers, they need to go. Alright, that's facts. Flamethrowers need to be taken out of the game and chucked somewhere way far beyond that it doesn't hit any other game. You know what I mean? Photon emitter, I do not mind if it stays in the game, okay? At current state, you can actually shoot people through walls with flamethrowers and photon emitters. That's just a no-no. If I'm in a box, someone walks up and shoots me through it with a flamethrower, not only do I die quickly to a flamethrower enough to be shot through my own wall, it's getting a bit too much, okay? Anyway, so the photon emitter I can deal with relatively. Okay, they're still a pain in the butt because they lock onto you even if your crosshair isn't anywhere near them. What I suggest Create Destruction do for this, okay, is they need to do a build-up time for this, okay? So it starts off with little damage and slow speed. So I'm talking it does like 2 damage within a 2-second thing. The next set of damage is maybe 2 again, but it keeps doing it faster, so it goes 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, okay? This way, okay, it's a build-up, and it's not always going to be, even if they're locked onto you, we all know that the lock-on drops every now and then, but it regains really quickly. So this way, it's not doing as much damage whatsoever, and you have a chance to cancel it and it reboots. This goes the same with the minigun. The minigun needs a build-up or an overheat time between, I don't know, every 50 bullets or so, it needs to just overheat and have like a solid 3-second break. That's it. Moving on to explosives. RPGs, MGLs, they just need to be fixed in the sense that we always, whenever you get hit by an RPG, you obviously get moved on your screen and you cannot move for about 1 second or so. That 1 second is a pump shot and you're dead. Okay, as for grenades, I don't mind the current state of them if they were doing 50 damage a thing. At the moment, they're doing 150 damage, and that's basically a 1 hit or a 2. And grenades is just buggy in general. You guys need to work on that. I don't really have a suggestion for it, apart from either really nerfing them or actually just fixing the lag in the game. Moving on to the next thing, the menu. I've spoken to quite a few players, and we all know this is PC. This is PC mainly. It's a pain in the ass for PC players when you press G or you press Tab, and when you have 2 overlapping each other, it gets too much, and like, it just happens to me often. Like I said, I'm not the best player, I'm pretty good, it still happens to me. I just die to this every now and then, and it's just annoying. So what I've suggested for this one is, no, let me rewind real quick. G is for the workshop on PC, and it also is the same for editing. So whenever you go to edit, sometimes you pull out your workshop before you edit, then you edit, and you're completely stuck. You cannot move, and it's just a load of baloney, okay? So what I've suggested for this, guys, is not add a new keybind for editing. That is a no-go zone. Keep it on G. It's perfect like that. It's put tab for your inventory and your gadgets. Okay, this way it's just a tab open, tab close for both. And it's so simple, so effective, and it just saves the whole process of that. As for editing, moving on to editing, okay, I think we need to be able to edit our teammates' builds, okay? That's just, you know, it's just simple, okay? We need to be able to edit our teammates' builds, and we need to be able to edit anything we're looking at wall-wise, okay? So we're not spamming Because when I look at my floor, without having my floor out, and I go to edit it, I'm just pulling up a menu on the side of the screen, and, you know, that's when the editing goes wrong. Okay, the new device. Credit to iTurn for this footage. He was basically half asleep during this video. And this goes back to the weapons, the photon emitter, how OP it is. He literally used this new device with a photon emitter, and he dropped a solid 16, 17 kill game. Okay? And think of how much that's going to do if someone isn't half asleep and they're really going to try hard. And they're using this device, photon emitter, flamethrower, RPG, MGL. You know, all these weapons, it's such an easy win for these players. And when you go to the rank thing, you look at him like, wow, this guy's good. You go against him in game, and then you know why he's on the leaderboard. Because he's just using like these weapons. Anyway, what I'm saying is, for this new device, it needs to just be taken out of the game. It's not necessary. I've not seen any game that kind of has this. I don't know. I don't really like it in the game. I don't think this new device is good. As for new devices kind of merging into the gadget section, I suggest we keep the gadgets as they are. Every gadget in the game is completely fine. There's nothing else that needs to be added. I would say only things need to be taken away in this sense, okay? And so, yeah. That's basically the video, guys. I know I've missed plenty of points. I speak majority on behalf of the PC community. And the devs, I know you're watching this. I know DJ and Zoe watch this regardless. But I mean the devs are higher above that. You need to take in consideration some of this stuff. The main points are completely remove flamethrowers, okay? Macroing, you know, we need a weapon that just one-hits buildings. That's all we need, okay? That's what I feel like if we're going to go really competitive, and we are. Some players are really good. Ancient, you know, Ancient temporarily quit because of these bugs. And he only really came back because all of us kind of asked him to, and such like that. Crate Destruction, I played Rule Survival. It went down the drain due to hackers. And that's when it started to go like downhill. This game, I feel like, will go downhill due to... The thing with the hackers in Rule Survival, there was always one hacker in your game. There was always one. Alright? And in this, I feel like it's always going to be one guy with a photon emitter or a flamethrower, or the one guy with a macro. Because he didn't know that it's bannable now. And there's always going to be that one guy who just macros you mid-game. And that's just going to cause a lot of problem for us content creators trying to get wins for YouTube videos and that. And Crate Destruction, they've made me at this point. You know, at the point I am at, it's because of Crate Destruction. Obviously, games prior to that, but I mean, where I am at this moment is because of Crate Destruction. If the way they're supporting me, I only support them back. That's the only way it happens. I don't know how to put this. I only give back. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not here. I did not go out of my way to make this video. Neither did any other content creator. They didn't go out their way to make this video to talk badly about your game. We're only trying to help. So I'm just asking, please implement one of these things. The one I ask the most is actually the menu, opposed to the flamethrower. It just needs to be done. You know, I got asked to make a video asking my subs what they want new in the game. I said I'm not doing that. I will not do that to my subscribers, not have them answer that question. I'm not going to do that whatsoever. Okay, we know what we want, and like I said, I speak on behalf of the PC community. When I say this stuff, it doesn't really apply to the mobile as such, because most of these problems are on just PC. Editing, just fix it. Even if it looks like Fortnite editing, if you need to do the same block thing and not this, you know, I don't know, just, you're able to take ideas from a game, man. Just do it, okay? And apart from that, boys, regular content coming out soon. I am just lacking on everything, boys. I'm sorry for that. Apart from that, peace out, lads.